guys. Live stream 2. Before we start today, wait a second. Hey, kannst du gerade mal schnell Tee kochen? Also Wasser kochen. Ich mache dann Tee. Yeah, gotta do my black tea. So, another live stream straight out of China, Sandao. Training is behind us. It's the last hour going on right now, and people are gonna show you a little bit of the training. Our new t-shirts. Here you can see it. Respects back. Respects back, bro. Okay. Yeah, I have a couple of ideas for the topic today. I had a couple of questions on Facebook on my private message from Luca and also from Mark. I'm gonna go into these two topics today. And another point, last time I showed this, you know, I did this Indo view, and I didn't talk about our Dipda Joe, yeah, our homemade healing and conditioning liniment, and our hardening stuff here, and different kinds of Dipda Joe here, most of them at least 1 year, if not 2 years. This one is from 2016 May. This is 2016. Then I have my personal one here. This is a little bit stronger one, than stronger mix than our original recipe, with in additional Honghua and Tubiechong and cinnamon, which gives a little bit more yang into the healing liniment. Yeah. About this and the ingredients, I'm gonna talk maybe later in this session. Because we have all the ingredients also here, then you can know a little bit more about our way of, you know, conditioning and what kind of liniment we are using. Yeah. But as I said, later I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more. Let me bring this music.
Ooh, baby, yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah. My friend Norman told me yesterday that my voice sometimes was, you know, very slow, like something was wrong. I don't know if you have this kind of feedback too, just let me know. So next time I'm gonna use maybe a microphone. Going into these vibes here. Roman, Gargana. Let me see this t-shirt. Yes, Loft 46, Chinese boxing. Nice. Who's this guy sitting here alone? It could be a twin brother, as the Chinese say. This is what you do when you don't train at WDP and you have some issue, something, maybe some injury or something like this, and then you sit there and meditate or sit there and watch movies. This is also one opportunity both you can do. Yeah, cool. I want to go into the first question what I received yesterday from Luca. He asked me, because I'm, you know, almost promoting the Wu-Tang Clan here with my school in China, because we are listening all the time to Wu-Tang Clan. It's what I personally really like, the, you know, the lyrics and also the, you know, the beat and everything. And as old school they are, things from 90s still today, you know, you can still listen to, and still they're dope, you know. That's why I like this so much. And Luca asked me yesterday on Facebook via private message what I think about the connection between Kung Fu and music and dance. Like Kung Fu, music and dance, if there's a connection. And there is a very big connection in my opinion, and very important connection in my opinion, because dancing, first of all, music has to do with rhythm and you know, vibes, and you know, getting into some state what you sometimes without music are not able to go into. Yeah, this is basically the same thing when I sit and meditate. I do this too. So basically when I'm meditating, I'm going into some states of mind what I'm in my normal daily life situation am not. And same thing is when I listen to music. So music is one kind of meditation to me. So on that point is you know, already the connection between spirituality and music there. And I see it that way when I go into spirituality now, that the whole universe is music to me. Everything has sound, everything has a vibration, and this is sound to me. So therefore there's a very big connection between also martial arts, Kung Fu, and music. On the second hand, now when we look technically, also the greatest fighters, all of them were dancers also. Yeah, there are very good fighters who didn't dance maybe, yeah, this is true, but the outstanding fighters what we know today, they all were dancers. So there is something with dancing what gives you that you can use in martial arts. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee himself, he was a Cha-Cha king, right, in Hong Kong. Then Muhammad Ali was a dancer. Then Prince Naseem Hamid, Lomachenko, one of the greatest of now. Yeah, and the other day I listened to the story of Lomachenko that he wanted to learn boxing when he was very young and a little kid, and his father didn't send him to boxing, but he sent him to this traditional dancing. You know, traditional, you know, this one. I'm gonna show it like this thing, and I don't know how is it called, but anyway. So he was doing this. This is the story I heard, for about 10 years before his father let him start with boxing. So the results, I mean, who's today better than Lomachenko in boxing? Yeah. Technically spoken, yeah. So of course there are statistics and how many fights he won and whatever, but look at his movements, look at his you know, how he outboxes his opponents just with the use of right body motion and step work. There you understand a lot about you know, connection between dancing and fighting. Yeah, so therefore I was always impressed and happy and glad if people called us dancers, yeah, us WDP people. When the people said, "Ah, yeah, this is just dancing," it was a real good compliment to me when people said that, because dancing to me is a very, you know, deep thing. It is it is connected to, you know, music, which is basically the essence of the whole universe, in my opinion. And sound is everything. Sound and light, these two, you know, appearances are the yin and the yang, you know. So from there you can also understand straight like Wuji Sheng Taiji, Taiji Sheng Yang Yi. Yeah. So from Wuji, from nothing, came Taiji, the first existence, the supreme pole, supreme power. From the supreme power, the two appearances came, like the yin and the yang. And what is this yin and yang? This is, you know, if you like, so it's the word and the light, or it's the sound and the light. Yeah. So this is my opinion on dancing and music, and the connectivity and the connection between both of them to Kung Fu, and also especially to spirituality. Yeah. My man Roman here, he maybe talk a little bit about music, because it was a question yesterday. The connectivity between music, dancing and martial arts. Is there some connection in your opinion?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
yeah.
Totally.
It's,
you like music?
We are sound.
This is what I say, man. Look, I'm not alone, man.
We are sound, we are love.
We are sound, we are love. This is what we are, man. And yeah, you see, so different people, different cultures. He's coming from the Hindu tradition. Well, yeah, he's not a he's not from India, but he's come from Hindu background and Hindu belief. I'm from the Taoist, and my parents from the Muslim background, but we all talk the same language, and this is what I mean with we are sound and we are light. Yeah. So yeah, the first question. This was for Luca Zara from Italy. Greetings to you, Luca. Maybe you're gonna watch this later, and then you're gonna maybe have other questions you can write to me. The second thing was from Mark, from my friend Mark, also on Facebook yesterday. I received this very nice mail. Maybe one day I'm gonna, if I have his permit and permission, I'm gonna read his mail, because I found it really touching. That he listened something here in our teachings, and it threw him back more than 20 years ago, like when he was listening the exact same words from his master. Yeah, basically it was about Wudang practice. Yeah, and his question is, it was the topic. I can tell the topic. It was about in dark nights practicing Taiji. So use the dark nights to practice Taiji Chuan, and use the bright, like the full moon or moonlight, for practicing Wudang sword. And his question was, when we go into like the topic dark nights and using practicing Taiji, which enhances the, you know, the energy, while practicing Wudang sword or sword fighting in moonlight enhances the qi. So his question was about Baguazhang. So how about this Baguazhang? Can you also practice Baguazhang in the night instead of, let's say, Taiji? Of course you can. So in my opinion, there is no big difference within different warriors' internal styles. But of course, as Taiji has its time, Wudang sword has its time, climbing and hiking has its time, and reading has its time, meditation has its time. Also Baguazhang. Baguazhang is a martial art or energy enhancing art, where the spiral energy is affected and you know, touched in your body, and it going upwards. So to bring this effect further, 14 nights of the rising moon. How to say? Zunehmender Mond. How to say this in English? Zunehmender Mond. Rising moon. Like when the moon becomes from 0 to more, like the first 14 days of this moon rising. I think it's called rising and washing, right? Washing moon, when it gets less. And then what I mean is when it gets bigger until it becomes full moon, right? So these 14 nights, it's my suggestion, if you want to practice in the night the Bagua, my suggestion, those 14 nights is good for Bagua. So the other 14 nights of 28 or 29 days of the moon cycle, the other 14 yes, nights, meditation and getting rid of unwanted habits is my suggestion. Yeah. So you can divide into 14 and 14 the moon cycle, and the first 14 nights, if you are Bagua practitioner, yes, you can practice Bagua on those nights. And then the second 14, when the moon becomes like from full moon on until you can't see the moon, basically, until new moon. Those 14 nights is meditation, my suggestion. Yeah, and the time for that is exactly between 0 and 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this is my suggestion. And yes, of course, this is not a dogma now. When I say that, it is just an idea and my suggestion, but it doesn't mean it's a must. Yeah. Yes, you can also meditate the other 14 days instead of Bagua, or do Taiji instead of Bagua. All is good. Yeah. Okay, these two questions were answered. I'm gonna swing over to the people here. Did you see a little bit of Bagua walking? Tangnibu. Yeah. Some of the Taiji. Hold it. Ruf mal Julio. Ruf mal Julia. Moin. Cross, now I come here. Cross. Then you and then. Sink. And then both hands put together. Both hands. Both hands together. And it comes like this, and then it comes to when you push out. Good. Do it from here one more time. Here. Good. Snake. Snake. Cross, come out. This was a little fast. The setting was a little bit fast. Come back. Come with them for good. Snake, 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 snake. Stand. Now, think Set slow. Set slow. Slow. When you have your relax, you have much more power. The same thing here, like at the beginning. Bring it here. Go. Yeah. Cool. So here we got the dragon. Now, yeah. If you guys don't have any questions, maybe 5 more minutes and then it's cool for today. I think the water arrived, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna film this for you guys. I think the water arrived. Ist das Wasser? Kommt er rein? Water! Aha. So richtig LKW und so, huh? So, about once a week we get water, clean water, and this is the people bring it in. Look, the strong girls here. Look at them. Now I walk with them. Normally I also carry, yeah? Don't think that I'm just walking every day like this.
I can carry the camera for a while if you want to bring one.
Yeah.
The full
So
one
the-
you have to carry, you is not that.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, then I'm gonna put it there. Look at this strong guy. Show off, huh? I got two, I got two. Yeah, this is basically when we get water, everybody carries them in. Doesn't matter what you are doing at the moment. This is training too. And yeah, okay. Maybe if you guys like the training vibes more, next time I'm gonna go into the training more and into my corrections, and we can do a live training for, let's say, 15-20 minutes next time. Yeah, about Ditta Joe, I'm gonna make a, because when we do the live stream now, maybe the quality is not so good to see the herbs exactly, to see every herb, you know. So therefore I'm gonna do an extra video for that and then upload it and show the herbs and explain also what, you know, basically what are these herbs for and how we use it, how we mix it and everything, and the alcohol and everything. Yeah, that is it basically for today. I'm gonna put it here now. WDP Shazam 1. Peace out.